get a real job, just in case. Like, but I don't know her financial circumstances. Maybe she's all good. I don't know if she's living with her parents, whatever.
Yeah, it's expensive in these YouTube streets. I'm just gonna nano there. Cankle, have you been streaming more lately?
Have I been streaming a lot? So yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, more. I mean, more than
more.
You
yeah.
I feel like
I started.
When did you stream before that?
I
feel like I missed one possibly.
Yeah, I streamed on Sunday, and last night and the night before. But before Sunday, it was a week.
Dude, I watched the combo between Mudcrab and Mantis.
Oh yeah, you saw that?
I didn't watch it, but like I think Mudcrab told me about it today, so I watched it on stream earlier. It was funny.
Yeah, I think I think one of the things that stuck out to me that made Mudcrab look kind of pathetic a little bit is when he was trying to say, you what was it? You manipulated me. And I was like, come on, dude. Don't use that. Don't use the whole you manipulated me into saying I love you back or some shit. Come on, bro.
I think the interesting thing that I caught that I was like critical of, I guess, with regards to Mantis was like at the beginning, I think she was trying to say that streamers aren't principled. And then I think she got called on this, and then she basically was like saying, no, I meant like I'm not principled or something because I'm not tied to any, like she doesn't have any as much stake in the game or whatever. So she understands why people like kind of hold weird allegiances, even if they don't necessarily like the person.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, anyways, like she was alluding to that idea. Do you know what point I'm talking about, or am I tripping?
I think so. Basically, her take is kind of similar to how I view the space in general. I think hers is more disingenuous, though. It comes from a more disingenuous place. But her take is more so like to write off people and say, like, I'm in the right, and I don't believe any of you guys are in the right. Because I don't believe you guys are principled and actually believe in values and blah, blah, blah. Which is sort of a perspective I kind of share, but like it's not as simple as that. Everyone has like various different values and principles that they live by. Now, whether or not you agree with those principles and values is a whole nother story. But you can't simply just write off every single person in the sphere that disagrees with you just because of that. You have to actually engage with their points. My perspective is generally, and
give it up.
I think this is like something that everyone needs to keep in mind, and I think most people do, but if like they're actually in the space for long enough, is that at the end of the day, this is all for content. And so there are going to be incentives, whether subconscious or conscious, that people might get into more blood sports stuff for the entertainment, and more drama will pop off, and it won't always come from an actual sincere place. It just varies on the person. So.
Really? Oh, yeah?
Claws.
I don't know if Canklemore left or anything.
I'm here.
No. He's just thinking existentially into space right now.
I was honestly zoning out real hard reading chat. Had quite the moment there.
How profound, said Cankle.
Yeah. Fucking blank brained, just practically drooling. What did I just miss? Was I asked a question?
We were talking about. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I probably heard all of it, and it just left my mind. As soon as you remind me, it's gonna come back.
So we were talking about the general principles and values that like content creators stand by, and Mantis used that as a way to write off people who disagreed with her and Tom's perspective on the drama.
Well, I think maybe my contention was a lot more petty though, because I just thought that she contradicted herself by first saying like, oh yeah, content creators like they don't have any principles, and then simultaneously after the fact saying, yeah, but me too, and like just the way she said it was like, if no one had called you on it, I'm sure you would have gone with the first one, and like it was just, to me it was
Why would
just
I
a
help
weird
you?
thing. I don't know, but
I wouldn't ask you to help
probably
me.
insignificant. I feel like there's probably
I'd be
I don't
pushing
know,
you away.
Yeah.
it's just
Loser.
sometimes you get fixated on like things, and it's like that was one thing to me where I was like, dude, come on.
I don't think she used the streamer thing to discredit anyone that disagreed with her. I think she used that to just to criticize me for fence sitting.
Oh.
It did, yeah. It didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
can
that was
see
mostly like a critique of me.
The thing is with being in this kind of sphere is fence sitting is like this weird area where it's not always the most engaging content. If somebody's fence sitting a little bit too much, it comes off as cowardly.
Yeah.
Also, and insincere at times because people are trying to mend bridges or whatever. It's it's a hard place to navigate.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just don't like being wrong. I don't like being wrong. I'd rather wait and be right.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, it's like at the end of the day, it's like, man, like this. Like, I know we're doing this shit for content. This is fun, but also like this is not my business at the end of the day. Like, like in an entirety, I don't care enough, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's fair, Mudcrab. That's yeah. He said
I'm not reading your chat.
he
What's
said
going on?
fence sitting was the right move though. Dude was leaning on your credibility hard and then doesn't even show proof to validate it. Kind of fair. But I don't think that's
Hey, 2:30, dude. You're like almost halfway. Holy shit.
I know.
It's like I feel like it's like the more subs you get, the momentum slowly creeps. Like even if
Yeah.
it's just a tiny amount. Like,
Oh yeah. Big time. I noticed it's like a couple a day.
that's
At
good.
least.
That's good.
Right?
You'll be there in no time.
Hey Allie. Yeah, I think I'm right at where you were at when I met you.
I don't think so. I think I had less.
Well, maybe a little less. I think like 205 or something like that.
I wonder. Around the like, yeah, around the 200 mark sounds about right.
Yeah.
Wait, when would that have been? Okay, I could like.
Last summer? Crab mustard? I am so confused. Penis and moderately homoerotic.
What are you playing at, Ray?
Oh, sorry. Am I that loud? Holy shit.
No, it's not bad. It's just I'm just wondering.
Overwatch 2.
Oh, me too.
Are you playing it right now?
Yes.
Carbs walk out.
So
into
does
the mind.
Ryan. We should
In my
you
stomach.
should play with us.
A lot of beer.
Yeah, I've been meaning to find people to play with like consistently for competitive mostly.
Yeah,
'Cause,
we only play competitive. Well,
This
I
game
guess.
this game likes to torture you if you're like a solo queue kind of guy. Like you're never gonna go anywhere.
I know.
I used to be constant mercy player, like support. I have like a load of hours on that.
I know it's crabs,
But
not carbs.
I've been playing my Sombra
sounds
a lot
better,
more and trying to get like actually really good with the character. So
That's cool.
yeah.
What rank are you?
Let me see. Are you talking about just competitive wise?
Yeah.
I think I'm in like plat right now, plat 3 or some shit. Like I try not to play competitive much because usually like I hate the way the ranking system works for competitive. I would like it to be like you have your own ranking for like how well you actually do during matches.
Yeah.
So like a solo ranking, but then also like a general like here's your overall team ranking or whatever, like just like how you do well with the entire teams you play with.
I don't know how well it would go because Ryan and I are both in like silver, and then Detox is in like gold, so we're pretty far away skill wise. I think.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, not good.
I had one time where I think it was season 7 or something. This was way back, but I was just like, I finally had like played with the right amount of people consistently for like a duration of like a month,
biggest thing-
and I actually had diamond, and I was so happy. But after that, like I just trekked off. It just trekked off, and I went back to plat. Who's your main?
Widow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Played her quite a bit.
It's the kind of character like that I can't play. I can't play those kind of characters.
It was like the last character I learned in Overwatch 1, and the thing that like allows you to, I think, is just like understanding what's gonna kill you in the game. And if you don't play enough characters or understand their cooldowns and stuff, you're just gonna like die, whatever. So
Yeah.
you have to just know when to like get out of the way, basically, or that's basically it. And then all easy from there.
Yeah. Sombra is my favorite DPS.
Trying to speak Ali's language.
Just like if you're good enough with Sombra.
I hate Sombra
see.
players so much with a passion. Not players, but you know what I mean. Like playing against a Sombra sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. It's kind of bullshit actually.
it is sometimes, yeah.
As a Sombra player, and I do this myself, so I shouldn't even be complaining about it when it happens to me. Whenever it happens to me, I'm just like, this is karma. But you get you take advantage of those spawn kills. Like you kill somebody
I'm the
and you're
only
like, I'm
person
gonna
in
wait
here
for
that
you at your
doesn't play
spawn
Overwatch.
place. Just kind of fuck you over.
Ryan's in here too.
Yeah.
Muted. AFK.
It's a good way to troll.
I'm the
It's
only
like a mind
one in
game
here
at points. Like
that
if you get
doesn't
into like
play
intense
fucking
1v1s and
Overwatch.
stuff, or like those
I
grudge
feel-
matchy kind of kills,
I feel like a
It becomes, like,
supremacist,
you can really fuck with
but
some
like
people.
of the video game kind.
I had one match where it was just like I spazzed. I don't
I'm
even
an
know how I
idiot
did
for
it, but it was
saying
like
that.
me and a Bastion. Like, but we're getting the thing to the point we were down like 20 seconds left. We had to like eliminate a whole 5-person team.
What's on the menu? Just digging
And
around.
they were
Stuffed
just
crab
low
is on the
enough to
menu.
where like I
True.
think the newest character, not the newest
now we're gonna
character,
watch
but the
this.
second newest character, that big Samoan dude.
Mara.
He was whatever his name is. He put the team in like this like the little ults. It's like a little trap where they're all set there. And there was just enough damage on all 5 of
True,
them
man.
where
Did
like I
catnip
came
rude?
in, I finished off a Roadhog, finished
racist,
off
Allie.
a Mercy,
Also,
got most
this
of
is how you
Soldier
do
Dead,
this, Allie.
and then
Okay.
like there was I forget what the other character
hold on.
was. I think it was like a Farah or some shit. But the Bastion was like unloading on him too.
This is
So
how
we
you
just
do
like
this.
team
Okay?
killed them
That's
as
how
soon
you
as
do
they were
that.
trapped there. And it was just like, oh, that was so satisfying. It was a play of the game for sure.
What clip?
Who just laughed? Oh, it was
Ryan
me.
went AFK. Yeah, the bot dropped him into AFK.
Classic Ryan.
Are you mentally preparing yourself for food shops, Kinkle?
Yes, big time. I'm already developing cancer from this stream. I'm kidding. I'm alright with food shops. But this shit was fucking retarded. I told her it was fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are there so many penises now? Because Allie just had to draw one and I had to fix it. That's why. Because it was terrible. It's a terrible deck.
I don't talk to SMETH quite as frequently as I used to. But yeah, just know he's a nice guy and I like him, but he's a pretty unwell person.
Yeah.
So I kind of understand Food Shop's perspective on a surface level of, wow, this guy is like pretty obsessed with Mr. Girl and it's really weird. But when she like read the article, like Smith was pretty spot on when he was like, yeah, you're just like not even reading it. You're like reading my words and saying there's something else when they're not.
Yeah.
Like, you can critique him and make fun of him. Just use his actual words. It's not hard. I remember one
Cut Allie
time
some slack.
he got like
She hadn't seen one in years.
weirdly upset with me
Dude.
for this was like
Brutal.
way back when I had like a Splinter server or whatever and in the Mr. Girl community. And it was mainly just because like it was like a couple friends and we were just like we want to watch like some crazy ass movies that we can't watch in here. Like some really outrageous shit. Like one of the movies was like it was like an anime. No, one of the movies was an anime series. It was like called The Rape Man. It was just some crazy shit.
The
Like,
what?
yeah, it's called The Rape Man. Like this is like a real like there was like a live action show of it too for like it was like a Japanese thing. It was really weird. So we had made like that kind of server, and it was pretty active. And then Smith went up to me. He messaged me one day. He's just like, I'm really angry at you because your server is more active than mine. Like, and I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, like, and he's doing like this was like early on. This was the showing like the signs of I'm gonna copy Mr. Girl. Let me just be transparently honest with how jealous I am of like you in the moment. And it was just like we got in an argument about it, and it was just like it felt like he was trying to get me to like feel sorry for him or some shit. It was really weird.
Where?
Very, very strange behavior.
He's definitely out there. Very. Yeah, seems disturbed. Or maybe that's the wrong word. I don't know.
My theory is that he's taking all of his repression of being trans, or like, because I think he was saying that college was trying to trans him, some other shit about like being onogotophilia or whatever. Like, but basically, it seems like he said he wanted to be a woman, and my theory is that he's like taking all that energy of repressing being trans, possibly, and turning that into like his like obsession with like Mr. Roll, like not exactly becoming Max, but like taking that kind of idea of like being someone else or like emulating so much of someone else. I don't know. It just
Hmm. He's
it's just
like kind of an identity crisis.
yeah. It's just a
Yeah.
theory. It's a game theory, but you know.
Is that what you got from the article?
Ryan, are you there?
I was thinking this way before the article.
Okay. You know what I got from the article? That I think
Where'd you get
was,
from the article?
I think
I
this is
didn't read
literally
it,
the
by
most
the way.
basic nothing thing to say because it's so obvious, but it's the exact opposite of what Food Shops was saying it was, which is insane. It's crazy. It's crazy how the exact opposite Food Shops was saying that it was of what like the you know what the truth of it was. It was so obvious that he was saying like I thought I was unique, and then I found out about Mr. Girl and realized I'm not. That's like sort of the gist of it. And then there's like the relationship, uh, and sort of like how much he looks up to the guy.
Is it weird? Actually,
Is it
that's a
weird?
stupid question. I know it's weird. I've seen a bit of
Yeah,
like
it's weird.
review on it, but really like didn't stick around for too long.
But like that was like very clear in most of that article that he was saying at least sort of that. Like that's like very reductionist way to say it, I guess. Um, but yeah, and Food Shops was going, oh yeah, he's just like, oh look at me, I'm unique. But the whole point is like, no, he thought he was, but he realized he isn't.
Hmm. How
Something I
profound.
something I found myself disagreeing with Mr. Not Mr. Collins, fucking Smith. With how he views himself is he was telling Rezi and all these other people, he's like, I'm making more space for myself now. Like I'm being more aggressive and hostile, like I should be. And I found that weird because I thought I always got the impression whenever I watched him that he always tried to do that. It always came off like that. So, um, I don't know what he thinks he's doing exactly, like monumentally different.
He's, yeah. Are you playing the video or am I not tuned into it?
Not yet.
Okay, my bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to rush you. I just thought that
Um,
I hadn't clicked it.
Emery, can you actually repeat back what you said again, real quick?
Oh, so basically, correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I maybe you've watched more Smith content than me.
I have not, guaranteed.
But while I'm not the biggest Smith fan, I've watched enough to get an idea of how he works on streams usually. Uh, he said on the first part of resisting being gaslit.
Oh, it just cut off. Oh, my Discord's crashing.